Chinese President Xi Jinping recently dominated the global diplomatic stage, hosting two of the world's most powerful leaders within days. First, President Donald Trump visited Beijing for a high-stakes summit. Just a short time later, Xi welcomed Russian President Vladimir Putin for a state visit. This rapid succession of high-profile engagements put China's leader confidently in the spotlight, projecting an image of an influential superpower. For both President Trump and President Putin, the welcome in Beijing was meticulously orchestrated and grand. Chinese leader Xi Jinping rolled out the red carpet, ensuring a prominent display of state hospitality and diplomatic pomp. From elaborate welcoming ceremonies to official banquets, the meticulous planning underscored China's intent to convey its central role in international affairs and its capacity to host pivotal global dialogues. This strategic scheduling wasn't accidental. Experts confirm the back-to-back visits were designed to solidify China's image as a rising superpower. Hosting the leaders of both the United States and Russia within days positioned Beijing firmly at the epicenter of international politics. This carefully curated sequence reinforces China's growing global stature, a narrative Xi Jinping consistently cultivates to project strength and influence on the world stage. During Vladimir Putin's visit, President Xi Jinping underscored the unyielding ties between China and Russia. The two leaders aimed to showcase a united front on a range of international affairs, from economic cooperation to security. This strong rhetoric, highlighted by AP News, signals a deep, strategic partnership, reflecting shared interests and a coordinated approach to perceived global challenges, reinforcing their bilateral strength. Amidst the diplomatic fanfare with Putin, China's Xi Jinping also delivered a subtly veiled critique aimed at Washington. He referenced a world thrown into tumult without explicitly naming the United States. This indirect jab at Trump's policies underscored a mutual perspective between Beijing and Moscow. They presented their collaboration as a stabilizing counter-narrative to what they perceive as Western-driven global instability. During their discussions, the Chinese and Russian leaders actively cast themselves as a stabilizing force in a world facing increasing volatility. Days after hosting Trump, Xi offered tea and smiles to Putin, crafting a narrative of calm and order. This joint self-portrayal aims to project an image of responsible leadership, presenting their strategic partnership as an anchor amidst global uncertainties stemming from various international issues. The relationship between Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin appears to extend beyond conventional statecraft into a genuinely close personal bond. Putin has visited China more than 20 times, fostering a deep rapport. This history of frequent, high-level interaction underpins the unyielding ties touted publicly, allowing for more fluid communication and a strengthened strategic alignment between their nations on critical global issues. Following their extensive discussions, Xi and Putin formalized their agreements by signing a joint statement. This significant document notably included a condemnation. While the specific details of what was condemned were not explicitly detailed in initial reports, such joint declarations are typically used to signal aligned foreign policy stances and a coordinated approach on pressing international issues, projecting a unified front. The rapid sequence of high-level visits in Beijing was, for many, a masterclass in global diplomacy. Chinese leader Xi Jinping successfully navigated hosting both the US and Russian presidents, presenting a sophisticated display of China's expanding influence. This strategic maneuver firmly placed China at the center of the world stage, actively showcasing its pivotal and complex role in shaping a multipolar international order.